In this video, we're going to be working on the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. It was sent from Idaho. Let's look at what the customer wrote. Problem: I dropped my iPad by accident, and the screen broke. I know one guy, my friend, said he can fix it. Ordered a screen. Went to my friend's house 2-3 hours. He plugged the screen in and he saw smoke come out. Okay, so the customer tried to install a screen with his friend and smoke came out, and now the screen is black and he's not able to turn on this tablet. He sent the tablet like this, in this condition, and he also mailed the what looks like the screen. And there's something else here. I do not know what this is. Oh, the old screen. This is the old screen right here, and there's a box. I'm not going to look at any of that right now. I just want to focus on the tablet. And let's take a look at the tablet to see what's going on. So smoke. Where could smoke have come out from? And right there. You see? We have one filter that blew out from here. And it looks like there's a filter that blew out from here. I do not see anything else wrong from this side. I did not do any measurements yet, but for now it looks like there's a missing component here and there's a missing component here. I want to also take a look at the diodes. These diodes here. Right off the bat, this diode does not look good, the one on the left. It's tilted a bit, but it may be good. I do not know. Let's test. Meter in diode mode. We should get a reading like 0.14. And yes, we have 0.146. Maybe if I do this, you will be able to see. .146, and this one, you see, short. Is the short caused by the diode, or is it caused by some? Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Diode is loose. Look at this. Okay, let's pull the diode off the board and test it like this to see, is it shorted? Yeah, so the diode itself is shorted to ground. If I test the pad here, it's not shorted to ground. So the pad is not what's shorting the circuit to ground, it's the diode itself. Let me go to continuity mode and test that way also. Yeah, the diode is bad. The diode is shorted. So right now what we need to do is we need to replace this diode. And we need to replace those two filters. We do not have a pad here, and this pad connects with the back of the board. We have a tiny bit left of that pad, so we may be able to work with this. Same thing here. Let's see what we can do. I'm very positive that by replacing those two filters and the diode, the tablet should work again, but one way to find out. Let's add some flux here, and some flux here, and let's add some flux at the diode side, which is right here. Fume extractor. This is a 201 filter. For those of you doing these type of repairs, you can buy the filters off our website. And this component is microscopic. If I press just a little bit harder on the tweezers, the component is going to snap and fly away. So let's see if we can solder one end of the component to that tiny pad that's left, and then we're going to have to run the wire from here over to here, or to this pad here. What I want to do is change the soldering iron tip to something smaller. I'm going to use my RM tweezers. Not the bad one, but this one here that fell multiple times on the floor, but the tip is still usable. These are one of the best tweezers in the market. Yeah, I did make a connection. Great. But we do not want to put a lot of pressure on it. Because the pad is extremely tiny. So the slightest pressure can break that component off. But the user is not going to even touch those components. Once it's in place, everything is sealed up, it's going to last them forever. I do not honestly know where that pad runs on back of the board. We do not have a board diagram for this iPad, and we do not have a circuit diagram for this iPad. Even if we have a circuit diagram, we do not have a board diagram. And without a board diagram, we will not know what area of the board this pad connects to. Let's test. Maybe we can zoom in a bit. Let's test from here to right here. Very nice. Very nice. And now we're gonna do the same thing here. Okay, look at this. So we're gonna have to do the same thing here. We're gonna have to solder that component onto this microscopic pad, and we're gonna run the wire all the way to pin number 1 of the connector. Pin number 1 is totally gone, so we're gonna have to solder it all the way onto the top. No other way to do it. Let's grab that second component right here. rotate the tablet so I'm more comfortable working on it. Is that making a connection? I think so. Yeah, it's making a connection. Now it's going to be difficult to solder that wire here. The reason is we're going to have to burn this connector in order to solder the wire. I do not want to replace the connector, not if I don't have to. How are we going to do this? Okay, so two things I want to do. I want to make sure this component, this pin is not touching this pin. And we want to make sure that there's a continuous path between here and pin number 1. Right now the component is solid because it's soldered onto that tiny pin, tiny pad. So let's measure to see if it's continuous. Very good. And is this touching this? Okay, we should be good. And I know a lot of you are hoping that it doesn't work so we can change the FPC connector. But I hope that it works because I have a lot of other things I need to get done. And I do not want to spend more time than I should working on this tablet. Let's change the diode and we'll test. Diodes are also sold on our site for those of you who need them. And the line is to our left. Okay, diode in place. .11. Very good, very good. So we no longer have a short on this side of the board. Our two filters are good. All we have to do is plug a screen and see if this tablet will power on. And yes, it's a screen right here. Let's plug it in. We do not know if the battery is charged, but let's go ahead and try it. Nothing is showing up. I do not have a screw on the battery connector, but let me press it with my finger. Maybe the board is not making a good connection with the battery. And let's try it now. And nothing. The connector was not all the way in. The connector where we soldered that wire was not all the way in. Now it clicked. Okay, so let's try again. And we'll see if the battery is charged or if the tablet will even power on. Yes. Yes, it's working. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. It's working. 98765, and I do not want to put the wrong password in. Delete 230. Tablet is working. I'm very happy that we were able to fix this tablet. Customer is going to be very happy. 10 minutes and I'm going home. Like always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.